I'm thrilled to be diving into the world of real-life romance and heartache by sharing some incredible stories from the subreddit Relationship Advice. As I read through these honest accounts, I hope you'll join me in exploring the ups and downs of love and relationships with humor, empathy, and a healthy dose of relatability. I, 28 male, am at my breaking point with my wife, 29 female of 4 years over infidelity. This is a post I never hoped to be making. I think I've finally reached my breaking point. Let me explain the story first. It's a little long, so I apologize for that in advance. My wife, 29 female, and I, 28 male, have been together for 6 years. We've been married for 4 years and have a 2-year-old together. We had a lot of problems for a long time. A year ago, we opened up our marriage thinking it would be beneficial. My wife was the driving factor here, in wanting to explore her bisexuality, and believes in polyamory. She got a girlfriend. Her and her girlfriend dated for 6 months. In that time frame, her and I did not have sex, by my own desires. There were issues with her and her girlfriend having sex, then her wanting to be with me due to not being satisfied fully. She often wouldn't even shower between being with her girlfriend and coming on to me. Frankly, it was disturbing, and I felt like I was being used. I brought it up multiple times, and there was never any improvement. This lack of sex here is important. Her and her girlfriend broke up. We closed the relationship to work on us. We rebuilt our intimacy and overcame the obstacle to be able to have sex again. Or so I was told. Come to find out, she was still dating one of the people she was with during our open phase behind my back. She cheated. Trust broke. We had to wait on some insurance issues, and then some waitlist issues for marriage counseling. In the interim, I constantly had insecurities about if it was still continuing, or if it had only been the one person. I was constantly told that I was delusional. I was called crazy. I was called controlling, and an asshole for not believing her. I'm sure you've figured out where this part is going. She had been actively seeing more than just one person. She had been on dating app. She had been flirting and sexting with multiple additional people. And it didn't stop when she was caught the first time. We already had the appointment, and we have a kid together. I felt, and still feel, the need to at least try to make things work for the sake of our marriage. We've now been to only 3 counseling appointments. She hates the counselor. She feels as though the counselor has taken my side in all this. She also hates that the counselor doesn't want us to reopen our relationship. We're still not having sex by my choice. She can't stand this. She has decided we need to reopen our relationship so she can still have sex with other people instead of working on rebuilding our relationship. I've agreed for the time being, as either way, we cannot heal if every discussion devolves into her screaming about why we aren't having sex. With you all caught up, I've come to the decision that I believe it is officially time to work on moving towards divorce. I don't think I can continue to do this and continue to hurt like this. Am I out of line for thinking we're at the point of needing to divorce? I feel like I've given her so many chances. I feel like I've done everything I can. I know I haven't been the best husband. I know I'm responsible for part of the unhappiness that caused her to cheat in the first place. But I don't think I can keep doing this. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Fuck me. What the hell was this? Absolutely divorce now, before the kid can be intelligent enough to be seriously hurt by this. Do it now that they can barely understand what is going on around them. Do it for them, and do it for you, man. She sounds awful, move on. And he needs full custody of their kid. It sounds like your marriage is already broken beyond repair. You've done more than enough to try to fix things, but she hasn't shown the same effort. If you feel divorce is the best option, don't feel guilty. You deserve a relationship built on mutual respect and trust. The second your wife wanted to open your once monogamous marriage, it was over. At that point, your relationship was just continuing forward on the momentum it once had, and is now slowing down to a dead stop. You're only 28. Stop wasting time with her and just get the divorce over with, so you can start fresh with someone else and be happy. Learn to co-parent your child. It's a better alternative than wallowing in the slow hell you're currently in. And now for the next story. I'm 19. Libido is way too high, and it is getting in the way of being able to connect with my girlfriend, F19. Are there any ways for me to lower it? So basically, for some background, I've I'm 19. Been struggling a lot at keeping my sexual urges in check with my girlfriend, F19, of 2 years. Oftentimes, when we're hanging out in my room and laying down together, I'll find myself wanting to kiss her, or to put my hand on her butt, or sometimes. I know that it's inappropriate, but sometimes I'll think she's potentially in the mood, so I make a small move, thinking that we could potentially be intimate. Even though we only have sex or be physically intimate once every month or two, I find myself desiring some sort of physical touch up to multiple times a week, and I guess I feel kind of disgusted with these urges. I don't want to sexualize or objectify my girlfriend, and I feel bad that these thoughts sometimes make me think and do inappropriate things, and I would like to find some sort of way to reduce them entirely. I don't really want any sort of surgery or prescribed medication, but are there any supplements, diets, or techniques I could implement to hopefully significantly reduce my libido? I just want to be able to spend time being close with my girlfriend without constantly thinking about sexual things, and instead just be able to be with her normally. Too long. Didn't read. Libido is way too high, looking for natural ways to reduce it. And now for the next story. My 23 female BF. 24 male keeps making sly comments about my size. I'm overweight booty in this way. Is he not attracted anymore? So my BF and I have been together a year. When we got together, I was 185 pounds. Now, I'm 210. Obviously, I didn't want to gain 25 pounds, and I want to lose weight anyways. Used to be about 160, and like my body at that size. Anyways, we were talking about it earlier, because I said I wanted to join Orange Theory again, and he said that's good because it'll help build muscle, which will make me skinny. I said I didn't want to be skinny. Just in shape, how I used to be. But I like my soft chubbiness and curves. And he made another comment about health and staying in shape. Mind you, my BF is fat. Like way fatter than me. He also eats like absolute crap. So I feel it's not only hypocritical, but it also hurt my feeling. If he wanted to date a skinny girl, he should have dated a skinny girl. I'm already insecure, and now he's making it worse, because he's treating me as if I'm disgusting, when I'm not. I don't want to be sensitive, but it truly did hurt my feelings, and now I feel like he doesn't find me attractive at all anymore. Should he say something to him or get over it? And now for the next story. My wife, 38 female, told me, 44 male, that she doesn't need a fourth child, meaning me, after I opened up about a painful situation I'm going through. We've been together for 18 years, married for 12, and although we struggled over the past 18 months, I thought we had worked through it. We went to therapy, had deep conversations, and shared good times as a family with our 3 kids, 10 Fatif, 4 female. There have still been ups and downs in the last few months, but I was starting to feel uneasy again. Lately, work has been stressful, and I've been away from my family for 3 weeks. Yesterday marked the first anniversary of my dad's passing, and during a video call with my wife, I told her I missed my family and my dad, and that I was feeling depressed. Instead of support, she got angered, probably because she was having a stressful day with the kids. When I tried to talk to her today, she just said she doesn't need a 4th child. Now, I'm sitting here alone, crying, with no one from my family to talk to. I can't help but feel like this is a sign that our marriage is over. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. You uprooted and moved your family overseas, struggled, and then finally got your dream job that involved you being gone for 21 days every month, which your wife said no to. Looks like you did it anyway. Even though your wife said no, she's making sacrifice after sacrifice, and now she's a single mother 3 weeks every month to 3 kids, including a toddler. I'm assuming that's what your struggles have been for 18 months since you posted about it 2 years ago. Your marriage is over because you expect too much from your wife and take. Set her free. Edit. Oh, and she supported you and the kids when you lost your job. She got a job she loved, apparently, and you made her give it up so she could be a single mom 3 weeks a month, LMAO. This post is missing a lot of key details. This sounds like such a nightmare of a marriage. The worst is OP is firmly oblivious and in denial when you read his responses. I had to check it out for myself. And yeah, he is totally oblivious. I felt something was purposely left out when I first read the post just due to some of the vagueness. It's very clear from his responses. He has no interest in trying to see things from his wife's perspective, trying to understand or be sympathetic, supportive to what she is going through. He's so dismissive that she possibly even could be going through anything. And yet while away on a trip where she is managing all three of their children alone, feels entitled to her time and mental energy, which is probably strained from being a single parent while he is away, to say the least. I'm guessing he also isn't of any help during the time he is home. Typically when a woman refers to her spouse as another child to take care of, it means the spouse does fuck all to contribute to any of the mental load, or take on any of the burden for the domestic load, and expects the wife to see to his needs, while he ignores hers. I've been away at work for 3 weeks. I deserve time to relax and decompress before I go back. I can't be expected to work the whole time I am home. Meanwhile, she doesn't get a single moment off at all. I'm going to have to ask you to stop quoting my ex-husband at me. I bet that's the situation at home. He's a textbook narcissist. Anyone who's had a family member who is one can recognize. They do whatever they want and use people for it, and have no care or thoughts how it will affect anyone else in the family. It's all about them. And now for the next story. 19 male feeling stuck in my relationship with 19M. How do I handle this? Hey, everyone. I've been struggling a lot with my relationship recently, and I feel like I need outside perspectives to help me make sense of what I'm feeling. I, 19 male, have been with my girlfriend, 19 female, for a while now, and we have a deep love and respect for each other. She's been incredibly supportive of me, especially during the past year, which was one of the hardest times of my life. But despite loving her, I keep feeling this urge to leave. Some context. I lost my father last year, and ever since then, my life has felt like a roller coaster. I've been on a journey of self-growth, trying to push myself forward, and I feel this strong fire inside me to prove myself, improve, and chase my potential. My girlfriend is a wonderful person, kind, supportive, and accepting of who I am. But I sometimes feel like I'm pushing forward alone, while she's more passive. I try to encourage her to be more ambitious, to set goals, and to push herself. But I don't know if that's who she really is. Why I feel stuck. 1. My gut tells me to leave. But I don't know if it's for the right reasons. Sometimes, I feel like I'm just craving external validation from others, which makes me question if my feelings are about my relationship or my own self-worth. She feels like a safe choice, but I don't know if I feel truly fulfilled. I can be fully myself around her, and she supports me unconditionally. But I also sometimes feel like I need something more challenging, more exciting, like I'm holding on to this relationship because it's familiar and comfortable. It feels like she is okay with whatever I do, but that's not what I need to grow. 3. I don't know if it's right person, wrong time. A part of me feels like she could be the mother of my children someday, and that in 5 years, this relationship could be perfect. But right now, I don't know if I'm ready to settle in to something so stable. I feel so lost. I love this girl deeply, and I don't want to hurt her. But I also don't want to stay in something just because it's safe. Any advice would be really appreciated. I will read each and every comment, and I always try to be as self-reflective as possible. Like and subscribe for more awesome daily Reddit content. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos.